Hello, how are you guys doing? I'm doing great. So I am 36 years old individual. So I am in someone who's watching very first time. So I am into 90 days of challenge. This is my 19th day. To level up my communication, to take care of my health, other personal habits I've just taken up. So it's going pretty good. So consistently I'm posting a video in the YouTube as well to track my to track my how I was in earlier than now. It's of course I need to post the videos 90 days. So now while recording this video, I feel very sleepy, but the thing pushed me to take a video first. Then I go to sleep. I took 15 kilometers cycling today. So morning I done some household works. It's pretty tired, feeling pretty tired because I took a cycling at 11 o'clock in the morning, 11 to 12:15. So there was not too much sun. I mean, partially sun, partially it was awfully sun. So I got tired completely. Okay, this is a new kind of video. Like it's more. Yesterday I was listening a podcast from Think School. Okay, so I used to. I'm following Think School for last 2 years. Usually I don't take any notes at all. I just watch Think School for the communication as well as any insights that I get from the podcast that I can apply in the real life. Yesterday I was listening a podcast. I didn't know, remember the podcast name, but there is a podcast called Level Up, Level Level Smart Up. It's a mind wellness app. Founder were talking, two founders and co-founder were talking with uh, I think school founder. Let's So I'm the one who make a lot of mistakes in the video. Please do bear with me. That's how I goes. This is my first video, which I am. I just got the script. I just noted it down in the another mobile. I'm just recording this video. So the content here is Ashil, Ayush, Ranveer. Okay, both are the founder of this Level Up Smart Wellness app. Okay, and I don't know Ashit first. I know only Ranveer from Bishop's show. Okay, I'm following Ranveer for last 2 years, I guess. Ranveer I know, and Ayush is a co-founder. Okay, so how these three people met each other? What is the connecting point of those people to start the venture? Okay, so Ashil, I just came to know through internet. Ashil is a already an entrepreneur. So who started his company at 2015. I mean, it's advertisement kind of company. I didn't dip. I mean, I didn't dig too much. Just I was seeing the homepage of the website of his company. It's pretty good. And Ayush is was an intern at the company. I mean, he's just a second employee in the company. He made into co-founder of this smart level up app. And Ranveer, of course, everyone knows. Ranveer is a YouTuber who do a podcast with the celebrities. Okay, and how they're connecting, right? So Ranveer, Ayush, Arsil, both of them connecting at the point of wellness. So when it comes to wellness, right? Even I'm in 90 days of challenge. This is the 19th day. In the 19th day, right, I feel improved little bit. I started doing yoga just for the 19 days. If I see some improvement, their practicing is for some years actually. When she'll say you are practicing for 3 years. When Ayush said he went to some meditation for 6 months or 9 months, and he's seen a drastic improvements. So Ranvi is of course everyone has knows it's a spiritual and mind wellness and fitness stuff. Okay, this is the point which I mean all three got benefited through this well-being. Okay, so they thought to create a venture to like how we benefited. In the same way, the other people can also benefit it through the venture. Okay, and that's the thing. And they talk about the mental wellness and how the mind is performs after they're doing yoga and all the stuff. And they also talk about, see, the pop-up is coming from level up application. So I installed after the podcast. There's a triggering point to install the app is the testimonial which Ashil was given. There was one guy who's attempting fourth time. See, okay, three times he failed, and fourth time he just took up the courses. I mean, he just took up install the level up smart level up application. He started practicing those yogas and meditations. So he just cleared it, and he and his mom came to his office to congratulate and have a good wishes from him. So that's what I want, picking point that made me to install the app. I thought to purchase it, but it cost 300 per month. It's if you purchase it annually, it cost 149. So I just give it a try after some time. I'm going to uh, just to do a play around with the app. Let's see how I can benefit from the app. Okay, and okay, now they are like all the three thinking same thing, right? So it's people called likely people. So all they connecting each other, and they plan to start this venture. Okay, when you're starting a venture, something you have idea, right? Ideas to materialize, to get it materialize, it is very difficult, guys, to be very frank. Even 15 years back, I thought of had a through newspaper, I just gone get to know the website called some other cooking website. That time I had a thought, ideas, and I didn't materialize because I don't have enough. Of course, I have no skill at the time, and I didn't know anything about. I just know coding. I just that HTML, CSS. At that point, I don't know how to materialize the stuff. Okay, but here the point is, ideas to materialize, that's a key. Okay, ideas to materialize. Then what else? And they done a market research before that, with the help of people who's in the with the help of intern who's in that category of wellness and mindfulness. And that didn't I mean and the feedback which they got is not convincing. It's not realistic. That's what they felt. It took 1 year to develop the minimal viable product, and they failed in it. That's what they said. After then what is they were thinking about, for example, if you have idea, right? Build the app, build the application, build the minimum viable product, and go to market as soon as possible, as fast as possible. Then as soon as you get the feedback from the user, then you start picking up. That's what they said. It is not something you have to build the app, then you go to market, then there's a change request. It's a tedious task. So whatever you build it, right, just go ahead with the feature. Then you get a feedback from the customer. Then you reiterate and prioritize the features based on the frequency of the feature, and they build it. So that's what they discussed about it. And and they and most of the premium subscribers are from a very first time job consultant, very first time job goers. Okay, job goers. And people are from software industry and finance and consulting, IT enabled services. That's what they said. And yeah, now they build the app. Now the time to get into market. So Ranveer having a very good reputation in the YouTube. He is doing pretty good in the YouTube. The initial pushes that he can do it from his end. I mean, from the initial marketplace. After that, you cannot push too much from the YouTube. It has to go organically through your content marketing and other stuffs. And so Ranveer helped to push the initial push. I mean to get it to. I mean no, I didn't get the right word. Wait a minute. The initial push of the application. Okay, someone need to push it, right? Otherwise people will not come to know I mean you are there in the industry. That is no use of it, right? Then after you do SEO, content marketing, email marketing, that's a different stuff. But initial push is required. Either you need to invest so much in the advertisements, that's a one stuff. But Ranveer, if through Ranveer's YouTube, so I mean they had a well downloads initially. Okay, that's what they said. And what is done, and they said also start with small. So don't put too much of features into it a very initial, very at very first place. Because because with the I mean with the minimal data we are building, and we are thinking of something or building it, but we are not sure when it will get take off. Will it be right or wrong? That's the one thing. And but they said that sustaining in business. So sustaining in a business is a very tedious task. The revenue generation is apart from that. Whatever the money you are generating, it should be catered to your business operations, the salaries of the employees. So sustaining in business is the first step. Okay, the revenue and profit. I mean the profit is the next step. The sustaining in the business is the first step. And and I got one statement from Ashil. The thing is, I mean, when you are servicing a customer, right, in the application, you cannot service it through YouTubers. Very first time you can service it through. Once they come into your application, it has to. I mean, you have to navigate the user uh, in a proper way without any content creators help. That's a thing. The service of the consumer, not in the service of the creators. Okay, that's a thing. And that's what they say, go to the market as early as possible. That's a thing. And they were talking about the PMF, product market fit. Okay, and you can google it up, what is a product market fit. And there were questionnaires based on the mindset of the people. Through that we can trigger the ads, and through that we can personalize the things. That's what they said. And they talk about the cast consumer satisfaction score, and NPS, net promoter scope. And also they talked about the data points which they have. Through all these questionnaires they collect the data points. Based on the data points they build a model. On top of the model, I mean the personalized stuff is going to push it to the end customers. And they also talked about the rise frame model. Okay, the rise frame model is or is nothing but a reach, impact, confidence out of I forget the number of resources which you are utilizing for to build all those stuff. And yeah, this is not a venture capitalist money. They're building the stuff on their own money. So what they think is they cannot hire the well paid people. I mean good tech stack people. They said mostly they hired freshers, and they trained them. And they I mean, as far as my knowledge is concerned, right, freshers is far more better than the seniors. In 6 months is enough for them to reach out to that level, guys, to be very frank. If you give them the opportunity, right, to the freshers, boom, the energy they get, the energy, the ideas they bring into the company, right, it's enormous, guys. It's good to recruit freshers always. I mean if I'm going to start a company, right, I would prefer 90 percentage from the freshers and 10 percentage of experienced people. Of course you need someone experienced to make the boat going without any issue. And they talked about AppScale Academy. AppScale Academy is a service provided by Google. It helps the fellow developers, startups, founders to think. Sorry, there's a call which is coming. I Okay. And Upscale Academy. Okay, it's a service which helps the first time entrepreneur or the one who's going to build a application, right? They're giving enormous insights how to optimize your application. What are the different ways to take your customer to install your application. And they talked about the app store optimization. I didn't So this is the first time I'm also hearing. I know SEO, search engine optimization, is web based. Okay, they also said a concept called app store optimization. They talked about it. If you can Google it, you get more information about it. And also, through this app scale academy, they can scale themselves with the benchmark with the people and the competitors, right? They can benchmark themselves from the down against the downloads and performance and all the stuff. And when it comes to the KPI, key performance indicator, right? So they had a frameworks called double A triple R. One is acquisition, activation, retention, and revenue referral. Okay. They talked, I mean, in detail. If you watch that podcast, you will be amazed by the how they build the stuff. Okay. And they talked about once they people get into an application, how to retain them. What are the different ways to you need to engage with the user, right? Of course, end of the day, we are catering the service to the user. We need to retain them and convert them as a paid customers, and that's the thing. And they also talk about an average, it takes 7 months to convert the free customer into paid customer. Okay, so this journey is off year, guys. So you need to follow them up. And they also talk about in-app purchases. Initially, people, for example, they don't wish to purchase the entire services, but there's a service which is like very much. They just purchase with a small amount, like at 20 rupees, 40 rupees. These are the ways to convert them in the future. I mean, the subscription based future. But initially they made a payment because they like the service. It's just called in-app services. Okay, and what else? And they talked about the retention. There's a term called streaks, community points, gamification, all the stuff. If you, it's worth to watch, guys. It is worth to watch. Okay. And they talked about the lifetime value of the customer. Lifetime value of the customer means like once they purchased your subscription, how long they're going to retain in the space. Okay, how long they're going to retain in the space. This is a thing. And okay, I think I pretty much covered. I just gone very fast. If you have time, you just go and watch. And if required, I just put that level up a link in my description. If you like, please do. This is not a promotion. Just I thought yesterday it was very useful for me. It would be useful for you as well. I'll just give a link in the description. You can anytime go and watch the go and install the app, just check it out. It's more of wellness and productivity and spiritual all come together. Fine. I mean, the video has gone up to 20 minutes. I didn't plan for this many minutes. Thank you so much. Bye bye. So usually I don't edit the videos or whatever the content I speak. I just throw it away to the YouTube because I'm in the level up, right. So this is how it goes. You stammer, you make a lot of grammatical mistakes, you do a lot of filler words and all the stuff. But eventually, at the 90th day, I need to see myself how I gone from 1 to 90 days. That's a challenge. Thank you, guys. Bye bye.